How's it going, everyone? This is Abe's Card Collection back with another Through the Mail Tuesday video. This week we got 10 returns stacked up over here, quite a few from the great state of Florida, and then I think we have a private signing return, so that one's last in the stack. Without further ado, let's head on over to, if I can grab it, Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida. I hope everybody is having a great start to their week and their mailboxes are full as well. Do have a hard card in here and hopefully some signed cards. What a way to start it. Tim McCarver on the 1970 Topps blue ink. That is fantastic. And then a 1966 Topps, a 2 for 2. He is in the Hall of Fame as an announcer, so pretty cool. Spent most of his career with the Cardinals, his playing career that is. Then spent some time, as you see here, with the Phillies and finished things off with the Expos, the Red Sox, and again the Phillies. Was a two-time All-Star, once in 1966 and once in 1967. Goes well with this 66 Topps card. Won 2 World Series with the St. Louis Cardinals in 1964 and 1967, and is part of their Hall of Fame. And of course, after his playing career, he went on to be a broadcaster for a very long time. I believe he called a bunch of All-Star games and World Series. I think it was 23 World Series and 20 All-Star games. And because of that, in 2012, he was the Ford C. Frick Award winner for broadcasting, which is the broadcasting wing of the Baseball Hall of Fame. So, checking out the spreadsheet, these came back in a quick 9 days. He has a $10 fee per, but 9 days, Hall of Famer, great blue ink. Let's put a card stand right here. I don't know, we'll put it right there. Put the 70 Topps down there and a 66 Topps. I'm gonna have to clean my desk. Get a little dirty. Next, let's stay in Florida. It's gonna be, like I said, Florida theme for a little bit. West Palm Beach, Florida. Hard card in here. We have Doug Rader. Great player in his own right. Played during the same time as Tim McCarver. But a 1973 Topps, a 1968 Topps, which I think is his second year card, 74 Topps, which looks fantastic, and then a 1975 Topps, which these are my two favorite, I think, the 74 and 75, but nice little 4 for 4 success, all blue ink from Mr. Doug Rader. He was a 5-time Gold Glove Award winner, 5 straight years from 1970 to 1974. Played at the Astros from 1967 to 1975, then the Padres from 67 to 77, and then was traded over to the Blue Jays. Rated in 1977. He had 155 home runs in his career with 722 runs batted in. And then shortly after that went on to be a manager. Won 388 games to 417 losses, managed for the Rangers, the White Sox, and the Angels. Checking out the spreadsheet, Mr. Doug Rader, these cards came back in 8 days of 4 for 4 success. Very cool. Thank you, Mr. Doug Rader. Great blue ink. Put him down there, the blue ink, Tim McCarver. And let's go to Miami, Florida. Now this one has a lot going on in it. It's very thick, not just the hard card, but I think there's my letter request or something in it, so I'd be a little more careful. Don't want to cut into anything crazy. So please bear with me. There we go. That was actually pretty clean. Yep, got the letter request back. Let's see what's inside. And Camilo Pascual. Very cool. Best of luck, Camilo Pascual. Let's see if I can get that on camera. Pretty cool. An extra signature. Put that to the side. What do we have here? 2 of 2. I sent him a 61. in a 1963, I believe it is, Fleer, which looks absolutely amazing. Camilo Pascual has a fantastic autograph. If you haven't sent to him, I highly suggest doing so. He is part of the Cuban Hall of Fame, inducted in 2014. During his major league career, pitched for the Senators, the Twins, the Reds, the Dodgers, and Cleveland. Won 174 games with a 3.63 ERA and 2,167 strikeouts. He actually led the American League in strikeouts 3 seasons from 1961 to 1963. He's part of the Minnesota Twins Hall of Fame as well and was a 7-time All-Star. Thank you, Mr. Camilo Pascual. These cards came back in 11 days. This is actually 1960 leaf, and then the 1961 Topps, not a 63 leaf, or 63 Flair, whatever I said. But 11 days, and he has a $10 fee per. But that autograph is just so nice looking. I love sending Camilo Pascual. I think this is the 3rd time I've sent to him over the last 2 or 3 years. And it's worth it every time. So a lot of baseball, a lot of vintage baseball. 60s and 70s represented. This is awesome. And all blue ink. Orlando, Florida is next. Another hard card too. Uh-oh. Lost my scissors for a second. Let's see what we got in this one. Nice ballpoint pen. Another 75 Topps. Felix Hernandez. Very cool. See him there. There is his ballpoint. That is the facsimile. Whoop! There's a 71 that shows up a lot better. His facsimile ballpoint. Looks really cool, actually. And then the 68 Topps. Of course, I love my blue ink, but these vintage, this 71 looks really nice. Specifically, 75, it's a little lost, a lot of colors, but getting a vintage card sign and ballpoint just seems kind of cool to the period. But let's check out Mr. Felix Hernandez's career. He was a 3-time All-Star from 1969 to 1971. Won 2 Gold Gloves as well in 1969 and 1972. Had a 279 career batting average with 22 home runs and 403 runs batted in. Played for the Braves, the Mets, and then went over to Japan, where he hit 306 with 12 home runs and 92 RBIs. Pretty cool. Played with the Yokohama Teo Whales. So, very nice. Gonna check out the spreadsheet for this one. Gotta scroll up a little bit. 17 days. 3 of 3 success. That is cool. Thank you, Mr. Felix Hernandez. I love these cards. Great autograph. First time I've ever sent to him. First time I sent to Doug McCarver, too. Staying in Florida. Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida. Why not? I think we have one more Florida after this one, so. Great state of Florida. Well, I don't know if that's a great state, but state of Florida, represented. Uh-oh, what we got on here? All of this will go to charity. Cool. Oh, how awesome is that? Jim Perry on a 65 Topps and a 72 Topps. 2 of 2, and we got the Cy Young inscription here from 1970. How about that from Mr. Jim Perry? Now, I sent these off to North Carolina, so interesting that they're coming from Florida. Of course, the brother of Gaylord Perry. Also a Cy Young Award winner, but Gaylord made the Hall of Fame. But Mr. Jim Perry, 215 wins in his career with a 3.45 ERA, just over 1,500 strikeouts, played for Cleveland, the Twins, the Tigers, back with Cleveland, and then spent 1 year with Oakland. So very, very cool. Was a 3-time All-Star in 1961, 1970, and 1971. Won the AL Cy Young Award in 1970, excuse me, and led the AL in wins twice, 1960 and 1970, and has been inducted not into the Baseball Hall of Fame, but the Minnesota Twins Hall of Fame. So very cool success for Mr. Jim Perry. I have to check this one out. Looks like 17 days. And I actually sent him $5. I've sent him $20, and I sent 4 cards. So he kept 2 of them and signed 2. So maybe he's not a $5 fee per, maybe it's $10, but I'm okay with that. Got those cards fairly cheap, I think $1 each, and glad he kept a couple of them. So very cool. Thank you, Mr. Jim Perry. I actually didn't send him the 72 Topps, so maybe he got a little mixed up. Looks like I sent him a 65, a 66, a 67, and a 75. That's okay. I really do like the 72, and I like that he added the Cy Young inscription. So again, thank you, Mr. Jim Perry. Put these down here. Look at all this vintage baseball today. This is a cool week. I'll put Jim Perry up here. I love that inscription. Even though that's the card I didn't send him, I'm okay with it. All right, last one from Orlando, Florida, and then we have, let's see, 4 more after that. 10 minutes in, almost 11. Thanks for bearing with me. It's been a fun week. Orlando, Florida. And we have, this has been out a while, former National Ryan Church on the 2009 or 8 Bowman. Something like that. 2006 Bowman, you're way off, Abe. There's Ryan Church again with the Mets. And then this is the card I really wanted, the 2006 Topps card. Very cool. He was one of the original Nationals, I believe, or at least he was of course part of them in their first couple of years. At least part of their second year. No, he's an original. He played for the Expos in 2004. And then after 2007, signed with the New York Mets. Then played a little bit with the Braves, the Pirates, and the Diamondbacks. He was a .264 career hitter with 56 home runs and 267 RBIs. I, of course, remember him from the early days of the Washington Nationals playing in the outfield. He was actually, I think, a top prospect for Cleveland and ended up coming over to the Nationals in a trade. These cards came back in 174 days. Thank you, Mr. Ryan Church. 3 of 3 success. Those are pretty cool. Really like the 2006 Topps cards. These are fantastic to get signed with the white border. Always a lot of space. And look who's right there. Good old Dusty Baker coaching those Cubs. Very cool. Thank you, Mr. Ryan Church. Oh, where's football at? Where's football? We got 4 to go. Maybe we'll find a football in here somewhere. Santa Clarita, California is up next. Hard card. It's a lot of fun opening TTM. Manny Mota. 71 Topps. Very cool. Last time I sent to him twice now, I think. Last time he didn't seal the envelope, and somehow the card still made it back. Well, we have a 71 Topps. Blue ink. Love it. 74 Topps. 64 Topps. And a 7. Oh, that looks great. 75 Topps. Love that. It did get smudged up here, but it still looks fantastic. 4 of 4 from Mr. Manny Mota. Beautiful blue ink all the way around. He was a 2-time World Series champion with those Los Angeles Dodgers, once as a player, once as a coach. Both times as a coach. But he did play with the Dodgers for quite a while. Started his career off there with the Giants, went over to the Pirates, and then the Expos, and then found his way with the Los Angeles Dodgers, where he spent a lot of time, not only playing, of course, but then coaching. Of course, won those 2 World Series with them, was an All-Star in 1973. He hit .304 in his Major League career with 31 home runs, 438 RBIs, and he played with a heck of a lot of good players and a lot of good outfields. Of course, with the Pirates, he played with Roberto Clemente and Willie Stargell. But just fantastic. He's actually a member of the Caribbean Baseball Hall of Fame, so that's a pretty cool fun fact about him, too. But Manny Mota, checking out the spreadsheet for him. And then making our way back to those M's. Where is he? There he is. 8 days. 8 days. 4 of 4 success to get all that beautiful blue ink. Holy smokes, everyone. Look, what are we doing here? I don't know. Put him down here. It's a lot of cards, and we still got 3 to go. All right. San Diego, California. We're all baseball. We're all baseball this week. Oh, boy. What do we do? What do we do? Where do we cut? This one's directly in the middle. That never happens. Hard card, though. Being careful with it. We have... Come on, cards. Come to freedom. Charlie Joyner, we got a football return, Hall of Famer. Apologize if went a little dark in here just now. Look at that. Is that an 81? 82 tops. I always get that confused. And then an 83 and an 84. 3 of 3. More blue ink. Hall of Fame inscriptions. Charlie Joyner, my favorite fact about him. His average yards per reception in his career was 16.2. That's a first down and a half. Also, caught 750 catches, so it wasn't a small sample size. Had 12,000 receiving yards and 65 receiving touchdowns. Of course, in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, as he writes here, was a 3-time Pro Bowler after his playing career, which included time with the Oilers, the Bengals, and the Chargers. He went on to be a wide receiver coach for the Chargers, the Bills, and the Chiefs. Fantastic return. These cards came back in just 10 days. Charlie Joyner. How sweet are those? Man, we're out of room. I have to put one of these up. Put him right here. Got that private signing last. That's why I'm saving that spot right there. Wilmington, Delaware. Let's see what we got here. All right. Thought we were going to get skunked on football, and then we end with 2 football. Well, minus that private signing. Bill Bergie, rookie card from 1970 tops. Then a 78 and a 77. 3 for 3 on Mr. Bill Bergie. That is nice. He played for the Bengals, as you see here, and the Eagles. 69 to 73 with the Bengals. 74 to 80 with the Eagles. Was a 5-time Pro Bowler. Once with the Bengals. 4 times with the Eagles. He's part of the Eagles Hall of Fame. Played 159 games in the NFL, and in those games, as a linebacker, had 27 interceptions. Pretty incredible. 21 fumble recoveries. 2nd-round pick out of Arkansas State, of all places. Very cool return from Mr. Bill Bergie. I believe he's going to be at the National as one of the VIP signers, so you can probably get him for free with a VIP package. But 14 days. Very cool. Love how he has no hair here, facial hair, and then boom. Went to Philly, had some cheesesteaks, had some beer, and grew a beard. All right. Sorry, Mr. Bill Bergie, I don't know where to put you. We're going to have to put you up here and around here, and oh boy, I don't want to cover. Okay, there you go. Last one, private signing return from Atlanta Metro. How do I know? Because they put the initials on it. Okay, let's see. Which way do I want to go? Oh, you know who that is. Alrighty. Let's take this right here to get the information off it. He actually put it in penny sleeves this time. The guy running the private signing. He hasn't done that before. Interesting. 2 of 2 from the private signing. Look at that 2006 Topps Chrome. Oh my goodness. Whew, that is a cool card. I had trouble picking out which cards to send. I had a bunch of them in my monster boxes. I sent that one, and I am so happy about it. And then this is a 2003 Topps with the gold glove insert. So this is a cool insert set. Those look fantastic. Andrew Jones might make the Hall of Fame someday. But he was a masher. Hit 434 home runs with over 1,200 RBIs, almost 1,300. Played with the Braves and then finished things off with a bunch of teams, including the Dodgers, the Rangers, Chicago, and the Yankees. And then spent some time in Japan. 5-time All-Star, 10-time Gold Glove Award winner. He won the Hank Aaron Award in 2005 along with the Silver Slugger Award. Did not win MVP that year, but I think he hit 53 bombs. Absolutely amazing career, especially those 10 gold gloves. He won them 10 straight years. Kind of came up and was just a lot of glove and then developed into a phenomenal hitter with a lot of power. So thank you, Mr. Andrew Jones, for participating in a private signing that I was able to send off to. Now, I paid, I think, $20? No, I don't think. I know. I paid $20 per signature through this private signing, and I think it was worth it. I mean, I was a big Andrew Jones fan growing up. So, I'm going to feature that Topps Chrome, though. I forgot I sent that card, but it looks fantastic. What do y'all think? Auto returns. Apologize for going over 20 minutes. I think after a certain amount of time, my phone gets a little darker, too, as it goes into power-saving mode. But I do appreciate everybody watching. A lot of baseball this week, a lot of vintage. Cool to get a private signing back. Cool to get a bunch of Hall of Famers back. I don't even know how many we got. We got Charlie Joyner. We got Tim McCarver. And we got just 2. That's okay, though, because they were 2 pretty good ones, along with some Cy Youngs and some other great players. But thank you for watching, everyone. I hope your mailboxes are full as well. Bye for now.